Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and you can see that we are just grabbing our login bonuses here as we are getting ready to make this video. Today, we're going to be talking about memories or memoirs, as they're called. You kind of hear them by both names. We're going to talk about what's the effective way to farm them, where you should be going, which ones you should be aiming for, and how worried you should be about getting them. Personally, I think these are one of the highest impact items that you can farm right now on your account, with probably the least impact to your actual force. We're going to talk about this. Let's go ahead and dig in. So memories are unlocked towards the end of storyline, and they are pretty unique. And when you first kind of get them, you're in this position where you have a whole bunch of like bronze level 1 memories. They do come in 4 rarities, 1, 2, 3, 4, or bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. And you're kind of like, well, maybe I want to set them for the large set bonus, because the large set bonus is pretty good when you do get them and you're first starting out. And that is actually an amazing way to start out using these, because you're going to be focusing on clearing hard mode, and you're not going to be at a level to effectively farm some good 3-star memories and memoirs. As you begin progressing, you are going to notice that even if you maybe have like a good amount of force, you're really wanting to try and up your game, become a little bit more powerful. And that's when farming memoirs or memories comes in. You can see here, this memory, for example, is only going to give critical hit rate 15%. Only, right? Actually, it's giving, that's a massive buff, right? It gives attack 3%, defense 1.5%, an additional critical 4%, and it's only representing 296 force on my character. So these are massive pieces of equipment that can greatly enhance your character's damage without actually affecting your force. And it can actually be very deceptive how powerful these can be on your character. So if you're hitting a wall, with your character damage or your character progression, this might be the reason. You might need to stop and start farming some of these. Even a good set of 2-star silver memories is going to be good. I would say though, if you can farm 2-star, you can probably farm 3-star. Now, how do you farm them? Where do you get them from? And this is a question that a lot of people ask, and you can get them quite easily from the Dynast memories, which is going to give you the HP percent, the critical damage, the attack percent. It's going to be one of the easier missions to farm. I personally would recommend this one because I think the boss is easier and it's a lower barrier to entry than the officer's memories. The officer's memories, though, if you are looking for something specific, this could be the place for you. The problem with this, though, is that you are going to be going up against a boss who constantly blinds you. And even, myself, I've only been able to get up to the 9th floor, and I've been able to get the 10th floor and even farm the 10th floor in the Dynast memories before I got here. So while the officer's memories is going to be good, and it's pretty good, even if I'm farming or looking for critical hit rate, I'm just farming the attack memories because honestly, it's not worth the effort to come into the officer's memories and have to manual it every single time. Now, if I am doing the Dynast memories, I do have to manual the upper floor, but you have a pretty good chance of getting some good memories from it. Now, if you are not high enough to farm the highest floor, there is actually some floors that you can farm effectively, and there is some effective breakpoints. So the floor list that I have right here lists what the drops are per floor, and you can see that the 7th floor is a very good entry position 2-star, 3-star farming floor. If you're looking at just getting into memories and you don't want to get the 1-stars, this is the place to farm. However, if you can't do that, if you just don't have the power level to do this, farming the 6th floor or the 5th floor and trying to get the 3-stars from that is also going to be okay. If you're someone like me who is after the 4-stars, wants a consistent clear, and doesn't have to worry about like all the work putting into like the 10th floor, the 8th floor is going to be a good place to start farming because that is the beginning starter 4-star entry point. Now, as you are farming this, you are going to get a lot of extra memories, and I would just sell them. Personally, I sell everything 2-star or below, and I kind of have a vision of what I'm focusing on with my characters. There is a priority stat system, critical hit rate, of course, being the most important. You have attack percent, you have critical damage, agility, HP percent, defense percent. Basically, anything with a percent is going to be very good and very important. Personally, for me, I look for critical damage, critical hit rate, and attack, and I prioritize anything with those things on them. I can show you here. Well, my game did freeze here, but I will show you. I tend to prioritize everything with attack percent and critical percent. Even if it's not a critical hit rate memory, I can still get that critical hit rate plus 15% on it if it is a gold memory, and then I can get some other goodies along with it. So for example, there's kind of this mid-range stage where you transition away from having your 1-star memories to kind of this place where you're getting 3-star memories that have good stats on them, but you don't have complete sets. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then once you get a really good 4-star set, or 4-star versions of them, you can transition to those. And I'll show you my loadout here, and you'll see what I mean by the fact that it's not complete yet. 2P is a great example here. You can see that I'm prioritizing the attack. I want to get the attack up on her. I would probably do a crit build in the future on her, but right now I'm okay with this. This is just kind of the direction my luck has gone. And so I do need a 3rd attack buffer here. I have another attack, so I'm getting the small set bonus. You can see that you want your primary bonus to be that attack or critical hit rate if you can get it. And then you can see I have this other one that's just kind of off to the side. It's giving attack 15%, critical hit rate 4%, critical damage 11%, but it's not the final version that is going to give me that large bonus, because it's actually just better right now to set this memory than to actually put on the full set. Now, a question that we get quite a lot, or I get a lot on stream, is what does the number mean? And the number means how many secondary stats you have unlocked. So if you're looking at leveling up a memory for your character, the best case solution is that they have all 5 sub slots already unlocked. There may be a situation where you get a really god tier roll on like slot 1, 2, and 3, and it's like a 3 slot, and you're like, okay, I'll level that one up, because you unlock the rest of the slots as you go. But you really want to try and get that 5 sub slot unlock memory to be enhanced, because that's going to enhance or have a chance to enhance a lot of the other slots as well. You can also see here that on some of my characters, I do have actually a full set complete, and even on my 2P, I just have nothing. 2P has got nothing going on for her. It's pretty painful right now. You can see, like, she gets the attack plus 15, critical hit rate plus 2%. She gets another attack 15%, critical hit rate 6%, but nothing is going to synergize. And that's okay, right? Because she's literally getting attack plus 45% onto her build. That's okay. She's going to survive. And you can see, like, this will make a huge difference in your compositions. This will make, I would argue that this has made the biggest difference in my compositions since learning about elemental affinities and specific weapons on specific characters. Like, since I've learned this, I've been able to increase the power level of my characters substantially. And it's just kind of the way it goes. If you go to my memoir screen, you can see here, I also removed basically all of the memories that I'm not using so that I can easily decide which memories I want to invest in. You can see right here, I locked this one. And we were talking about, locking memories that we thought were good, and this was way back. This was my first silver that I ever got. You would never want to lock this. This is garbage. It has HP up, HP 1%, critical 2.5%. Get out of here. We don't want that. Now let's take a look at the king and his people. This is a silver. Defense up, HP up, attack up. No, garbage. Right? There's no attack up here, no crit up. We don't want it. We don't want it. Now we do have this other one lingering out here. Maybe we do want this. Maybe this is one that we want for the future. We're going to go ahead and leave that locked. And if you haven't already, you should probably do what I haven't done, is make sure you're locking the right ones. And then you just go and you go, okay, we got rid of those ones that we don't want anymore. We go to our memoirs, we go to sell, and we get rid of them. And you're going to find you actually make a lot of money as you are farming these and as you are selling these. And it's a really good way actually to make money. You may not be able to auto farm it. You may have to do the divvy penetration method, for those of you who are familiar with Divvy Dead, who is a streamer who streams during the day. We were joking on stream today that we're making up this strategy named after him because he wants recognition for inventing it. So the divvy penetration method is where you turn auto off until the final boss, and then you just hit auto and duke the boss down. You're probably gonna have to do that because the bosses do get pretty difficult, but it's definitely a way I would recommend to go for farming your memoirs or your memories, whatever the hell they're called. And yeah, we do have a new memory event coming out, I think tomorrow at 4 p.m. Maybe it's coming out next week on the 10th. I have to look at the dates, but we will be getting a different variety of memories coming out as well that you may want to farm. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you do want to support me, make sure you come to my stream, subscribe to me on Twitch, subscribe to me on YouTube, leave a comment because that's how people find these videos, share it on Discord. Hopefully this video helped you. If there's anything I missed that you think is like critical information, I am not a wizard. I do not know anything, or I mean, I guess I do know stuff, but I don't know everything. I'm still learning this game, so put it down in the comment section below. I promise I'll pin it if I think it's relevant. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a great rest of your day.